Let's continue with the second step. We have to rebuild the geometry. If we take a look at this, actually we have 1, 2, and 3 objects. The bristles are currently gone. And between object 1 and 2, there's a transition. And the reason why I say 2 objects is, you see these are straight lines, nearly, and this is more or less 1 object. So that makes things actually really, really easy, because we can build this and this separately by making use of the local orientation. And then later we make a copy and take care of the transition. Okay, let's get started. We make a cube. Shift A. Whoa, where's the cube? Oh, I have this one still turned on there. Shift A. S, scale down. Bring this to here. Scale this one up. This is all nicely centered. Also here, Y is centered. Then we want to give this subdivision surface modifier, level 3. Scale this one up, maybe till there. Then we go into edit mode, S and X. Maybe Control R, make a loop cut in object mode. So object mode, G and X, bring this over to there. And go back to edit mode, AA, Z wireframe, B, select all these lines, X, and remove this. Turn this on, because what we will do now is hold Alt, click this, and press S for scale. Alt, left click this, S for scale, and then AA, select this. This is good. So hold Alt, click this, G and X, there. We bring this over, AA, B, select this, G and X, push this back. There, very good. This actually starts arcing down, so Alt, click this, G and X, bring it to maybe there, and then we press E and X, extrude it. Alt, click this, G and X, Alt, click this, G and X, AA, B, select this, G and X, this arc back, so we might have to push and pull this a little bit. Okay, good. So I would say from the top, pretty good. Oh, let's look from the side. So we press the side view, and then I will select all those, S and Z, scale it down, and AA, select this, S and Z, scale this down. See, yeah, that does not look super good. We're actually close, but we need maybe a little bit more points to manipulate all that stuff. So before you continue, clip start, click onto this and type in 1 millimeter. Now we can zoom in really far. If you download Blender again, new version, now press Alt B. See, we can make a selection, and then we can look into it, and we can see that I actually captured that thing pretty closely, like cut sections. It's also very close. Let's see here. This is also close. Oh, maybe we're actually better than I thought. Now this is actually more flat, and my result is actually more round. So we can clearly see that there. So that tells me, while this geometry in general is good, I need more control points. And this is okay, because we need that stuff for the dustpan. You will, not dustpan, the other part. So with this model done, what we will do is, we go to this level, press apply. Look at that. Now we have more points. Okay, so that's pretty nice. The downside is we have so much extra junk. So Alt-click X, dissolve. So we simplify this a little bit. Then we add a sub D again. Turn this back on. Turn this on, and then we see, woo, too tiny. So S and Y. Very good. Go to here, S and Z. Very good. EA. Select all this. G and X. Bring this over. Go to here. Alt click this. SX. Straighten this. Select this again. S. Bring this out a little bit. Yeah. Better. AA. This point. G and X. And move in a little bit. See that makes this whole thing a little bit flatter. Or what I could do is I select these points and then G and X move them to the left. Let's go to this view. Here we can see what's happening. So we select these, S and Z, scale them apart. S and Z, okay. Yeah, now we see this is less round, this is more boxy. So we needed more geometry points. Very good. Okay, so that actually was a pretty good remodeling of this element. Now let's take a look at this part. So because we figured out here we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points. And now this also from here, because this is round, then this is flat, and then this is flat. So also there we need more points. We can do the following. Shift A, cube, in edit mode, scale this one now. Okay. Mode. GX, move it up, and then we rotate it. Now we switch, now we are in local mode. Go to move, and you see here we can so nicely move it, this object along this area there. Let's give this a sub D 3, and we're going to edit mode, face select. Select the first face and the back face. X, delete face. There we are. S and Y. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. Scale these elements back. Turn also this on. And there we can see how this is too elliptical. So also here with a level of 1. So view, click apply, and then we go back sub D. Go into edit mode. We have this edge in between, which we could delete. So we select it with Alt click X and say dissolve edge. But this is still too elliptical. So what we need to do is these edges here, S and Y, we scale out. And I switch between the views a little bit. So you see here, this gets flatter already. So you, and you. Again, S and Y. There, you know, the sides are getting flatter. Then the whole thing, S and Y. And to get this top area more flat, we can select this, and this. No, this one. And we scale them away. So S and Z. Just a little bit. Make sure we don't overdo this. Go into this mode. So we turn this off. And I still want to have a slight angle, which I have. So this is very good. Yeah, this looks pretty close. So now we can go to the top view, go into edit mode, and select this loop. Press E and X for escape. Go to move. And move this one up. So then U, and U, S and Y, we scale this one in till it hits there. Alt click this, bring this back out. Very nice. Very good. So we can see how the surface here is too tall. Go into a side view, Z and Y. Yeah, looks like these edges here have to go down. Maybe a little bit to there. Okay, very good. So, let's hide this for the moment and take a look. That's pretty good. I'm going to make 2 copies, Shift D and escape. I have cube 3 here, cube 2 there. Okay, cube. So these are the 2 originals. I just hide them for the moment. So I can select this, and then go, no, select this and this, and then go object, join there. And the reason why I join this one to here, this has a local orientation. This is horizontal. The horizontal I can just do with the global orientation. Join. Okay, then edit mode, Alt click this, hold Shift and Alt click this, and then we go edge, bridge. Look at that. We have a nice transition. It's probably not perfect, so turn on this, back to wireframe. Yeah, here we need another element. So this is actually, now we can see too wide. So select this and this, S and Y. There. Select this, S and Y. Then we keep it there. We did another cut here. Control R. S and Y. Pull this in. In my case, this has to go S and Y outside. Yeah, look at that. Side view. Ooh. So the top area, it looks like we have done really well. Alt B. Draw a view. This is good. Only thing is we can see down here, this is not correct. So we go into edit mode and click. Ah, yeah, that's the only downside of it. We cannot click the edges, which we don't see. So Alt B to turn this off. U and U. Move them up there till this connects. Very good. And if we want, we could select this edge and this edge, this edge, and this edge. I just knew where they were. Go to a side view and then GZ, this is local. Z one more time, this is global, and just push them down. Bow. And A, select this, B is easy, do the same there. There we are, very nice. Look at that. 0 sketches, just direct modeling with sub-D geometry, and we have all the complexity of different cross sections captured in a pretty well redesigned shape. Okay, so that's your homework number 1 for Wednesday.